Welcome everybody to the LunarBlades Wrestling Federation, or should I pretty much say Edward's World? It's me, or one of your favorite announcers, Jack Human, with my broadside broadcast partner.
Blaze Garlemore, the only professional color commentary in this league right now.
Well, I'm being completely professional. It's very easy to get a slip of the tongue every once in a while, you know. It happens, and I see coming down the ramp, making their way to the commentators. I bet you this guy's had a lot of slips of the tongues in, girls' vaginas. Yeah? Yeah? Did you see that? Get that slip of the tongue, Blaze? Because he probably gets laid a lot, Blaze. It's Raven. Raven's coming down. He's gonna come down and sit beside us.
What is up, guys?
Me? I mean, nothing. I was just telling Blaze here that I bet you get a, well, just because you got the belt now, you probably get a lot of vagina.
When didn't I get a lot? But,
Well,
I mean, don't let the wife know that. But I mean, I'm just saying.
Hey, editors, edit that part out. Nobody will ever know. So, champ, how's it feel to be here?
Man, I'm not gonna lie, it feels amazing. It was a long time coming. I hit that little slump for a little bit. I was kind of hurt from the betrayal, and I had some knee injuries going on, but I got my revenge and worked my way forward.
You definitely came on with a more aggressive attitude, a more aggressive fight style.
Yeah.
I definitely think that may have contributed to getting you to the Scion Championship. He's the Scion Championship, Blaze.
I feel I needed to,
So, just out of curiosity, say if some magazine, asked you to pose with pictures with nothing but the belt, would you do it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Have you?
I'm starting a magazine. I am.
Yeah, if it's legit, if it's legit, yeah.
Yeah, totally legit.
Definitely wouldn't mind.
Totally.
might go good with my new Felcleave Moogle cookie, thing that's going on.
Yes, and those are limited edition Moogle cookie. I got like just like last week. They're limited edition. They sell out very quickly because I bought all of them because Raven's name is on them, and they're in the shape of little Felcleaves.
I mean, I even did it so that for every Moogle cookie sold, a Tom Berry will die.
Well, I'll make sure I buy the rest of them.
I thought you might like that.
I love it.
As isn't too happy about it, but you can't get everything you want for any kind of deals, especially through sponsorship.
Yeah, you're right.
She's going against me on it. She's going to do the very opposite. And for Tom Berry Pops, every Tom Berry Pops that gets sold, dragons and Moogles die. So we're having a competition right now.
It's kind of a death competition.
You could say that, but Tom Berries kill people, so I think I'm saving twice as many people. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, that's. I'm sorry, Blaze. I'm talking over you. I'm just.
Yeah. I was just thinking about those little green bastards with their trench coats and lanterns and their little butcher knives. The bastards.
Is that a stalker?
That's Azala's psychotic beauty is Azala's accepted stalker. If that makes sense.
I was taking a shower the other day and I found her in the closet when I went to go pick out my outfit in the morning.
Oh yeah, I know. We have conversations, and This promises to be an exciting match. By the way,
Yeah.
Raven, the red really brings out the color in your eyes.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Throw that out there. Anyway, I don't know exactly what's going on here, as originally I thought it was going to be Evelyn and Azalea teaming up. It looks like Psychotic has taken Evelyn's place. I don't know what's going on. It's definitely Evelyn, of course, at the Borderlines pay-per-view, able to hold her own against four individuals. Of course, when she made her debut, won against Azalea. And making her way to the ring, Enchanter teaming up with Nokumis, should be absolutely no surprise there.
I still say name should be Enchantress. You're confusing me with it.
It's fine, you know, it doesn't, you know, like it's just a name, just a label. It doesn't have to be, you know, specific.
What do you mean it's just a label?
I'm just, you know,
everything depending on your title or your label.
She does have some enchanting horns, though. Let's put it that way.
And wouldn't you expect that of an Enchantress? You know, oh, you Enchantress, you.
But
sure, your exploits, Mr. Raven. You've said that a few times.
I'm the one who does all the enchanting.
Yes, you do. Yeah. Oh, anyway, Nokumis making her way to the ring.
We'll see if we get some good makeup tips during this match.
There should be another stalker somewhere hiding in the audience, actually.
I'm sure Clara is out there someplace in the audience. Who knows? She might even be underneath the ring.
Stalking that belt.
With the actions you're having, Jack, I hope she's not under the table tonight.
I'm just...
As is still salty seeing that belt around Noko. Not gonna lie.
Well, she certainly hides it very well. These two have had several just amazing matches together in the past.
I mean, you know, they're pretty close. You know, we were at a barbecue and I asked Noko to get me a piece of meat, and Az was not happy about it.
I don't understand. You know, so you asked for a piece, and
just a piece of meat. She was the closest by the grill, so I figured, I was like, hey, pass me a piece of meat. Az did not like it at all.
I certainly wouldn't, you know, get mad at anybody asking for a piece of meat, you know, like, hey, Blaze, give me a piece of meat.
I'll kick your damn ass. You
ever
ask me that shit again.
What? What'd I do? Jeez, Raven, you're right. People do get mad.
I was just hungry.
So hostile. I must look into this more. But I got so excited that, you know, I keep a small stash of these energy drinks underneath the table here, and once I saw you coming down, I decided to have one. They're Four Loco, I think that's what they're called. They kind of taste like gas and apple, but you know, it's all I have, so I better drink these. These are large cans.
Oh man, yeah.
I don't understand, you know, why they sell them only in liquor stores, but yeah, it is what it is.
Yep, it is what it is.
And Azalea taking an enchanter for a big swing in the middle of the ring. Considering her placement, you could say that she's taking her around the world. Yeah. Yeah.
She did. She did. Yeah.
You like that one, Blaze? Yeah. Yeah. Guess what? The writers ain't on strike anymore.
It is the best placement I've ever seen for that. Around the world.
Well, I'm wondering, I'm seeing Evelyn Lee at ringside there. I'm wondering what kind of deal Psychotic Beauty cut to get into the match.
I mean, it could have been a lot of things. You know, she's always there. I mean, I've been seeing her so much. I think she's always been there, and that creeps me out even more. It was like a horror movie. I started looking back at wedding photos, dates, everything. She was always in the background.
Like how far back are we going?
Like pretty far back.
It's very unsettling. I will say this much. I like every photo that I'm in. Oh, sorry. What was that, Blaze?
Get that cat out there, Ren. I heard somebody let a cat in here.
No.
We've got one of the rural cats. Told about that.
But every time, there's a picture of me being taken, I look around the background, I don't see anybody around me because nobody will ever take a picture with me, and it's kind of lonely. And
well, you got plenty of people willing to take a picture.
I think about it now. Besides Psycho, you were in a lot of my photos too.
I was not. Those are purely coincidental.
Huh.
Just, like the day that you and Azalea went down to the park, like last Sunday there, and you guys snapped that one picture with all the little Castaway Chocobo chicks, and it was adorable. I wanted to go snorkeling that day, and it just so happened that you guys were just right beside the pond that I wanted to snorkel in. So it's.
I just thought you were photobombing that day.
And just no, oh Raven, oh silly Raven. No, I wouldn't like break into your house at like midnight to figure out your entire itinerary to see where you're going, and then just like coincidentally show up. That would be like a psychotic stalker move. Like. So how about them local sports teams, eh, guys? Huh? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like Azzy's getting some of that enchanter right now.
It's been a back and forth
on
match.
This is how I like it.
Psychotic Beauty is on the outside. I think she's taking a short rest there.
Saw that getting knocked on your ass. That's what happened there.
I thought she got into some of the Moogle shine for the match. There was some of that sitting in my closet, and it was looking kind of low, so I figured maybe she was the one drinking it.
I got a feeling I know you. And it wasn't her.
Was there a small pile of tears beside it?
It was a little wet on the floor. I was wondering about that.
Oh.
I was thinking it was something else from Psycho, but I guess tears explains that.
Yeah, because you have a leak in your roof. Or not that I would know, but it sounds like you have a leak in your roof, and Azalea with a devastating superplex to the outside.
Haven't seen one of those since the Borderlines pay-per-view.
That was a hell of a match. You were on, of course, Team Cat, Raven. That's a hell of. You were on the winning team anyway. That was a hell of a match to go through. All those 4-on-4 matches. What was worse? Just preparing for it or being in the actual match? Because those were excruciatingly long matches.
You know what? I thought about it, and I was like, I'm preparing myself for beating Hell Knight's ass even more than I already did. So it was all just coming together. Like slowly, I picked everyone apart, and when I gave him that felt cleave, and he like counted out, it was like just predicting the future for his future beatdown, and it happened. It was perfect.
It was the most beautiful fell cleave I've ever seen you do. You gave a hell of a one at the Borderlines pay-per-view as well. But the one for the championship, that must have been so much more sweeter.
It felt good. He's lucky he didn't get 9 in a row.
And Nokumis and Azalea tying it up inside the ring. These two have got to know each other like the back of each other's hands at this point.
I mean, they know what each other's panties are wearing today. So, close enough.
Wow.
Do you know Raven?
Yeah, of course I do. I can't say though. They'll come out the ring and beat my ass.
Oh well.
That's a smart man.
Okay, just just blink once for yes and twice for no. Are they really? Are they
twice.
Are they like this stringy?
Wait, Az said she wasn't wearing underwear earlier. Oh, you didn't hear me say that.
I heard nothing.
Because there was nothing. Wink, wink.
Yeah. Oh, that was like 2 half a blinks.
You guys aren't very subtle. Getting to be the worst information I've ever.
I have no clue what you're talking about. It's just two grown men having a conversation about professional wrestling undergarments. You know, everybody's got to be comfortable when they're in that ring blaze.
What do you know about professional wrestling undergarments? You never wrestled a day in your life.
That's not true. Yesterday I had a bag of chips that was very difficult to open, and I wrestled with it for about an hour.
Yeah, you lost too.
It's psychotic. It's psychotic beauty hitting that crossbody off the top rope. No, I'm sorry. These Four Locos are kind of energy, but ooh boy. But yeah, that bag of chips ended up getting the 1, 2, 3 on me after I collapsed for about an hour. Had some numbness in my arms, and I'll get those chips yet.
I hear that match was at a split location closet. Is that true?
I'm sorry, Blaze, your mic cut out a little bit there.
Yeah, I hear your match was at an undisclosed location inside of a closet. Is that true?
I wouldn't take chips with me whenever I hit on Raven's claws. So, whenever I hit in Raven's closest apartment building next door.
Oh yeah, those apartment buildings are nice.
Yeah, I've totally been inside of them too. Because like I just said, you know.
Mogul Home Apartments is really nice. It's a great development.
Yeah, I was
good people there.
Thinking about investing, which is why, and I didn't want to tell anybody, which is why I was hiding in the building that I was totally in, as I'm explaining.
Woo! That was beautiful, RKO.
And Azalea, damn, you're getting the 3. But, yeah, see, everything's explained, Blaze.
I wonder where those chips came from, though. There was chips all over my closet. I guess they must have Muggles that come and like, get lazy and hide in the closet.
Yeah, chip moogles are everywhere nowadays. They make a mess. They get into like chips.
In my like pre pro wrestling days, yeah, there was lots of Muggles that defended the rooms of all the wrestlers and stuff, but they were kind of messy. So
Yeah,
that
yeah,
explains a lot.
yeah. See, everything adds up, Blaze. Everything's on the level. And just a little while ago, we saw, I don't even know what that submission move was by Nokumis.
That looked like a Hell's Gate submission there, Jack. You better get to know your shit. You gotta be professional.
Well, part of my understanding is that it's an Ifrit's Gate submission maneuver.
Well, you've never been to the higher levels of the realm. It's definitely the Hell's Gate. Ifrit's Gate is a little bit weaker.
Well, I'm pretty sure that'd be savage nonetheless. Nokumis taking her time in the ring, looking down upon Azalea.
Definitely tearing her apart.
I don't know if she's just standing there to taunt her or waiting for her to get up. This seems kind of a act of cruelty.
Maybe she's saying she just rocked her world or something.
I think it's another makeup trade. That's what it looks like. Sometimes they like to talk.
Nokumis is just controlling Azalea in the middle of the ring.
It's alright. She'll get out of it. She'll get out of it.
I don't know about that, Raven. That is on champion.
Yeah.
Now has her locked into a Boston Crab. She's working the submissions. Like, I'm surprised after your knee problem. And what's this? Azalea just reversed, going right for the pin. I thought that might have been it. Could have been a surprise.
I was gonna say I didn't work her back out that hard last night.
Ugh.
I feel like there's a bit of wind in there. Guys are slacking.
Well, I'm fairly certain that, of course, Raven would have worked Azalea's back last night. Like, I mean, they probably work out together, Blaze, like in the gym. Lifting the weights.
What were you thinking?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious.
And Nokumis hitting that flying stunner off the top rope.
It's got to be over. She's dragging Azalea back to orbit. It's got to be done.
We'll see if Stalker gets.
Psychotic getting in there to break up the pin.
Whew.
And then getting it devastating.
Can count on a good Stalker.
And then getting it devastating German suplex for her troubles. Nokumis hitting that top rope again.
And that is what you get for disturbing the champ.
Either way, at this time, I don't see Enchanter. Psychotic just got taken out.
Oh, man.
No, I certainly think that whatever deal Psychotic made to get into this match with Azalea over top of Evelyn, I definitely think Evelyn should have stepped in.
Definitely. I will agree with you.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Ev's a powerhouse. She's scary at times.
Have you ever seen that rat?
I put 3 sugars in her coffee once, and she was not happy.
Really? She always seems sweet to me.
Yeah. Yeah, she's too sweet. She only wanted 1.
But I will say this much. We've seen Evelyn's rack before several times. She does have an amazing rack. She utilized her rack very highly at the Borderlines pay-per-view.
She sure did.
And after taking another one of those stunners from the top rope, Azalea just won't quit.
She's trying. She's fighting. She needs to make a tag. Her poor horns are getting all messed up.
Is that one of your favorite features of Azalea, Raven?
I'd say one of them. She polishes them pretty nice.
Ah, so she's good at polishing the horn, eh?
Oh yeah, she is.
I bet you I'd be pretty good at polishing some horns.
Oh.
Hell, I bet you I could probably polish like 2 horns at once.
Oh yeah. Woo!
If you want, I could try polishing like one of your horns, Raven. You know, just for practice.
You might have to ask Azzy for that one.
I'm sure she'll say yes. It's just a good horn polishing. And these two are going back and forth. Oh, sorry, what was that, Blaze?
Yeah, you know what it's gonna be this week. It's gonna be blue and white lights really soon.
I mean, they always put up a good fight between each other. Definitely stopped the show.
It really has become a match just between these two. No, they always do put on a hell of a good show together, I'll tell you that much. I think that's why they get booked against each other so often.
Damn! That's what I'm talking about.
And I'm not sure what just happened there. I think Cubans' neck may have gotten tangled up in the ropes a little bit. Azalea able to make the tag.
This is what I'm afraid of, though. As he always puts in a lot of work, and someone else always lets her down.
I have witnessed that a lot myself.
Takes a lot of effort to put Noko down. But if you're not careful, she'll sneak up on you.
So Raven, what's been the feeling in the locker room lately? Seems to how Edgar, I guess, is gone, and Edward is now running the show.
There's been a lot of tea everywhere.
Huh.
It's really hard. It's really hard to find some coffee.
Oh.
I swear, everywhere I look, there's tea.
Well, underneath the announcer's desk here, I keep a little whisk tea. Know what I'm saying? Huh? A little whisk tea underneath here. If you ever want, some whisk tea,
that would go good with my Garley and coffee I keep in my locker room.
Yeah, we should coffee and whisk tea someday, huh? Huh, Raven?
Sounds like a party.
Yeah. Because like last party you invited me to, the invite never showed up, but I'm sure, I know for a fact that it was the Mog Mail. That right? Because like the Warrior Light isn't helping them out right now, so those.
It probably could have been all the Tomberries that guard the house because of Azzy. Moogle probably never made it to the door.
See?
Or he was eating potato chips in the closet.
Oh,
See?
Connected.
But it's told you the invite was lost, Blaze.
Oh, Blaze didn't tell you that he was there?
It's you knew about the party, Blaze, and you knew I was, and you knew I was getting invited, but
no, I didn't know you were getting invited.
Well,
I know who's getting invited.
I mean, Blaze is a party monster.
Well, I know he's a monster. I'm sorry, Blaze. I'm sorry. I know you got feelings that, I think these energy drinks are kind of hyping me up a little bit. So, I'm really sorry about that, Blaze. I know you have feelings, so
you must have intercepted that message between your mother and me. That time she called me a monster. I understand. You're just not understanding the context in which she meant.
She called you a monster? Yes, you know what? I will have words with her, and I will make sure that she comes over to your place probably about, 8, 9 o'clock at night on Friday night and apologize to you.
Make sure it's between 1 and 3 a.m.
You know what? You're the one with your feelings hurt. I'll make sure she comes over at 1 and 3.
I want to make sure nobody sees. Because,
well, it's just like whenever she goes out to apologize to every man that she has to apologize to, it's usually 9, 10, 11, 12 at night, and she must really apologize because, I usually don't see her till the next afternoon, and she must
oh yeah.
And she must beg for forgiveness because she's always walking a little funny the next day.
Oh yeah. Make sure you send her between 1 and 3 then, because much like most of these great athletes out here, I am the show finisher, so she won't be going anywhere else that night.
She usually does have a lot of men to apologize to, so it's weird how it's always men, huh? I guess she just gets along with females.
She must. Sometimes.
Whew, got a little scare there.
Well, Psychotic Beauty isn't doing too well in the ring at the moment.
I thought she was going to get enchanted.
Enchanter's doing a hell of a job. She made her debut at the Borderlines pay-per-view, instantly teaming up with Nokumis.
Oh, that's where she made her debut? I thought it was in the locker room. But that worked.
Well, I guess technically that would be accurate, as I'm sure she didn't get changed until she was in the locker room. And thus, she would have became, instead of who she really is, she would have became Enchanter, and then came out here. So from now on, everybody debuts in the locker room.
Except for you. You have a restraining order.
I'm well aware of the restraining orders. Have you noticed the yellow tape on the floors in the back?
That way you're always in the guy locker room?
It's just...
Well, banned from there.
Well, I used to be in the guys' locker room until the restraining order. but I was hanging out, in the locker room, just whenever you were around, Raven, just to make sure I wanted to call good spots for everybody. So I was just should I if you hit your finisher, how should I say it? Is what I was doing. I wasn't sitting there just staring. I was asking questions.
Okay.
People saw me. And I do believe that Enchanter just made Psychotic Beauty tap.
What an enchanting finish.
When she wraps her legs around you, it's hard to let go.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
I told you it wouldn't be Azzy dropping the ball in this match.
And you are correct. I've seen a lot of her matches where it's been her teammates costing the whole loss. Except for at the Borderlines pay-per-view, where Evelyn single-handedly beat the shit out of everybody else.
Like I said, Evelyn's a big cup of coffee.
Yeah, I certainly think that Evelyn's the one that should have stepped in there rather than Psychotic. I definitely don't think that there was some kind of screw-up in the match card making process.
I think Psychotic was taking too much time looking back at Azzy the entire match.
It seems to be one of her distractions anyway.
I think Noko knew that.
Certainly taking every advantage that she can. I guess that's why she's our champion. And next up, Dr. Octopus's open challenge continues.
Oh, shit.
And Elliot, the fresh kid that showed up at the Borderlines pay-per-view, has accepted it. I don't think that this is a wise idea on his behalf.
He's crossing the line, messing with this big guy.
Dr. Octopus, of course, has been motivated lately by Maximo, it seems like. He may have taken a little inspiration from you, Raven. Becoming much more aggressive in his style. I know you inspire me every day.
I mean, he did ask me for fell cleave tips.
And that would be a hell of a drop to come down from.
But I mean, Elliot's sharp, though. He's a good kid.
But do you feel that stepping out here against this monster would be a good progression? At least at the Borderlines pay-per-view, he had 3 other people with him.
I think it's a way for him to make his name.
This is just going to be a learning experience for the kid. Teach him not to get too far over his head.
I certainly think that he's in way over his head here. That is just a big slab of a row.
This old Dr. Octopus.
I wonder if him and Rubens shop at the same spot.
You know, I've said the same thing because of that hat.
It seems to be a popular hat anyway. And I guess Elliot's going to make his way down to the ring. He certainly seems charged up. He just made his debut at the Borderlines pay-per-view. What's he been like in the locker room?
He's very, 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 very spunky. I mean, he likes to shake his butt. He likes to sign autographs. And he definitely gets a lot of numbers. I'm going to say he's got a pretty strong game.
He gets a lot of numbers, really?
Hmm? Yeah. When we go out to the club after, an event, he's on the par.
So you guys go to like clubs after events?
Yeah, sometimes some people in the locker room will all meet up.
Oh, that's
You know.
you guys. That's cool. That's cool.
Raven,
I'm.
Raven. Wait. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Blaze, do you have something in your eye?
Yeah.
He keeps. Oh, okay. But just I don't do anything after the shows. And I'm a really good dancer in the clubs. I Manderville with the best of them. I can.
Huh.
Yeah, I can only do it for about 45 seconds before my heart feels like it's gonna beat out of my chest. But
Huh. We were always told, you had high executive stuff you had to take care of and stuff.
it's who told you? I mean, yeah, because I'm important. But it just so happens after the show I have no executive stuff to take care of.
Yeah, we always thought you were trying to, fix your image with all the, stalker stuff and the bands and stuff like that.
What stalker stuff? I have no clue what you're talking about. You know, and
we know you had those meetings you had to go to and stuff and everything. So we always we never wanted to rub it in your face, being like, that's all.
yeah, I was totally busy. I was totally busy after like a lot of the shows.
Okay.
I wasn't just sitting here drinking myself because I'm lonely and everybody's going to clubs and Raven's probably at a club. I mean, his club closed and I've never seen club closed, so but it just so happens that tonight I have the night off from executive stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, Az and I always felt bad, and
Yeah.
we we had our Felcleve Moogle party premiere. We were kind of upset. We thought you just were too cool to come to the parties.
No, I'm not too cool. I'm not cool at all. I'm cool. I'm cool. But I'm not too cool. Like, I mean, I'm not too cool to the point that they call me like Jackie Too Haughty or anything like that, or Jack Master Sexy. Definitely not too cool there, but I'm cool. Like, like I I play Dungeons and Dragons by myself because I have nobody else to play with, and that's cool, right? That's being an independent. I'm my own man, and that's cool.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So
totally respect that.
So just
I mean, back to this match. I mean, Doc Ock's really putting a handful out.
Hey there.
Yeah.
Raven. Due to copyright rules, you can't call him Doc Ock.
Oh yeah, I guess that is right.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got a text here from Edward. Do not fear, my friends. You can call him Doc Ock if you wish. I have just bought the copyright in the company that owns it. I paid 5 minutes on the stock market and have bought in the company. Please enjoy whatever you wish to say.
I mean, I can call him by his party name at the club, Mr. Eight Legs. I mean, that's what we were calling him that night. I mean,
yes, you can't be telling everything what happens there, Raven. He's not supposed to.
True.
True. And I was reading the text at the finish of that match. I watching the replay. I basically think that Elliot got a full head of steam and maybe just bounced off of Doc Ock.
Yeah.
Well, first he had got that 8-foot spear That's what finished him
Yep.
off there, Jack. If you were paying attention, I told you about being a professional color commentator.
Those other four legs are hard to see.
Oh, but you see him when he wants you to.
Yep.
And I'm being a professional Blaze. I'm reading a text from our boss.
You're supposed to do that and keep track of the match, not just one or the other. That's why you get paid.
I guess I could put my link shell in picture to picture, but then when I start looking at both the pictures, I get a little cross-eyed, and then it stays like that for about 4 hours.
You're already cross-eyed.
It's not cross-eyed. It's being able to look left and right while being able to look left and right.
Then do it with the appropriate eye.
No.
Cross-eyed bastard.
I could, it's just I don't want to, Blaze. I just don't want to.
I would say something, but I'm not going to hurt your feelings. But yeah. I hope many more Tom Birds eat your invitations.
Wasn't there a cross-eyed guy trying to get into our night parties?
Yeah, there was.
It's was he wearing a loud orange shirt and really loud blue pants?
Huh.
Because that wasn't me. I was
okay.
doing executive stuff at that time, and the bouncer, would have let me in instead of saying "piss off, you fat piece of shit" and hurting my feelings. That wouldn't have happened. No.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, you guys should try one of these Four Locos, sir. Really get the heart pumping,
Aren't those made by Shiva Corporation?
Let's see. Product of Shinra.
Ah.
Make your heart go faster. Interesting catchphrase.
Yeah. I mean, Big Shin's no joke.
But while we're talking about product, this episode is brought to you by Raven Shadow 13 over on Twitch. Always fun-filled live stream stuff. Check out some of the older videos as well. I like Drunk as Thawk.
Oh yeah, come check me out.
Drunk as Thawk. What is that again?
Well, that's a fun-filled... Oh,
fun-filled primal.
Well, if you wipe, you drink.
There used to be a lot of people wiping.
That reminds me of that time. Everybody went to the club like what was that, last month? Everybody wiped like 20 times in the alleyway.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, it really sucked you were doing executive stuff. That was an awesome night.
Yeah, I'm sure it was, and I bet you guys had as much fun as La La Land has.
Those guys always seem to come up short in the fun department.
Well, they're certainly having fun until their loss at Borderlines, but it doesn't seem to have phased them much. And there's that trumpet just floating in the middle of the ring again, usually signals some shenanigans.
It just rotated. I just saw that trumpet rotate. I think we have a little ghost in here.
It looks like, even though Red Potato and Rin came out, it looks like Red Potato and VAR will be in this match, but they're taking on Tatua.
I believe it's Tattoo.
Yeah, these Four Locos are really making my heart rate high.
Well, I hope they don't make her pass out.
Right?
And after seeing Dr. Octopus in the last match, seeing Cat being, just he can't be too happy about Dr. Octopus having the size advantage of him. Like, they're both rogues. Var and Tio going to start this match off. Tatio.
Why is that big man trying to do those moves like that?
I don't know. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah, it is.
Certainly has an abundance of agility, I'll tell you that much. Raven, what are your feelings on La La Land? Like, I mean, they seem like they're just a fun-loving group.
They're cool, We did a cereal promotion together, and it was pretty cool. It was fun. It was actually called Fell Cleaves in La La Land, and it was fun. It was a good time. They're fun people to work with.
Yeah, I had absolutely no clue about that cereal. I just happened to have found this box sitting beside me. Could you autograph it, please?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, here you go. I'll get the other guys after this match. Maybe if they can autograph it for you too.
That's cool. That's all right. I'm sure that like they're way too busy after this match. Like I mean
your partner got the autographed cereal box like months ago. I don't know why you didn't get yours.
It's you, Blaze. You got an autographed cereal box from Raven, and you never told me.
I get all the promotions. It's nothing new.
It's just but I'm sure that the companies that are making all of these wonderful products ain't keeping me out of the loop.
Sure they are. Sure they are.
I just Hey Raven, that bottle of whiskey that's like down there beside your leg. Could you grab that for me?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm just gonna dump a little bit into this Four Loko. Just a little bit,
Sure.
just because Blaze got his friggin' thing months ago. In the meantime, I had to go on Mog Bay and pay 750 gil for just a box. The cereal was stale already, and I ate it anyway. And because I was just like, now it's like Raven's a part of me. And but you know what? Everything's fine.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling all right, buddy.
See what I got to deal with every week. I was trying to get Azalea to come out here full time, but seems like she was kind of busy. Can you put in a good word? Hell, even you, I'll take you. You got to do something about this guy.
He kids, of course. That's how we kid, right, Blaze? He's just joking. We're just joking. Nobody's getting replaced.
I see him joking kind, chat.
It's you tell me those jokes all the time, like how you're gonna murder me, and while you're throwing dirt on my face, burying me alive, just like this is the end for you, and just like
I'm very serious.
See, that's oh, I get it, because like the saying for a while became, I'm cereal instead of I'm serious. So we were just talking about cereal, and then you said that you're serious. So, haha, good joke, Blaze. Yeah.
There we go. Sounds good. Man, this match though right now, these little guys are trying to put up a fight.
Well, Red Potato just came off that second turnbuckle and hit Tat in the chest. They just don't have the height to. They don't pass the height requirement to actually get him or nail him right in the head or anything.
Oh, while we're on promotions a while ago, I forgot to do something. Tonight's events are proudly presented to you by Raven Shadow 13 on Twitch.com, where you'll get a free box of cereal, also starring La La Land, and there's also lots of great events that will blow your mind. The first 100 subscribers get free Moogle cookies and a fell cleave.
Oh yeah.
And this program is broadcasted live on Dog's House of Gaming, where you'll find cheap booze, cheap alcohol, and cheap jokes every time you log on here. Thank you.
I mean,
Moogle cookies and cereal not guaranteed.
I heard a joke. I heard a joke that that if the Lalas lost this match, their team name would be changed to LCJ, which stands for Little Chode Juniors.
I never heard of them making that one, but if they actually, if that was true,
it was a locker room bet. So.
Is there a specific member of La La Land that may have made this bet?
One of them running their mouths. There's one of them running their mouths. But I mean, we'll have to find out the specifics. But I mean, you know, I think it was because of Edel, you know, like going through that change and everything. I think he's the one who orchestrated it and like talked them into it, trying to bring out their little people, you know, pride.
And I just received a text from Edward. The bet is official. I do hope everybody the best of luck. And by the way, dog, I've replaced your whisk tea with just tea. Oh, well, that's
oh, shit.
Yeah,
Sorry. That's why this wasn't strong at all. I was wondering why there was no kick.
Yeah, and it's totally not like a placebo effect, because, you know, after the last show, I didn't sit around and drink an entire bottle of it and thought I was drunk. Certainly explains why I didn't wake up in the middle of the night screaming. And La La Land hitting that superplex, their go-to move, it seems like.
It is indeed. I bet you one thing, if La La Land loses this match and they have to change their name, whatever La La made that bet, I bet they're going to whip his ass.
Well, I don't think that they're going to be too proud of it anyway.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
We're going to find out who did if they lose.
I'm not 100% sure there, but I'm pretty sure that VAR just went for a big boot and just took out Tat's knee.
Well, that was a little bit.
A little big boot.
Medium size.
I don't know what VAR's up to. I think he may have been just trying to keep Tat away, but Tat just introduced him to the inside of the ring once again.
Slobberknocker!
You really do have to give it up to La La Land, though. It really doesn't matter what the odds are. They always give it their all. And I do believe Tatio just took